Lianne O'Hara is a poet and playwright. The Patients All Seemed Happy, 2025, a powerful evocation of forgotten voices from Grange Gorman Asylum, is published by Writing Ireland, New Dublin Press. Other writing is published in Poetry Ireland Review, Winter Papers, the Rialto, the London Magazine, and elsewhere. Her play Baby, 2024, won the Bewley's Cafe Theatre Little Gem Award. Fluff had a sell-out run at Dublin Fringe. Lianne is a participant on Irish Theatre Institute's Six in the Attic program. In 2024, she received the, I'm going to screw that name up. You say it. Martin? Okay. Martin Crawford Award for Poetry and a theatre bursary from the Arts Council of Ireland. Without further ado, I'm going to welcome Lianne.
Hello. Thanks for that, Genevieve, and thank you for having me. Welcome to my house. It's been lovely. I've been here since Christmas Eve, and it's been really, really nice so far. I will start reading from the chapbook that Jen just mentioned, The Patients All Seemed Happy, which was the culmination of a year of research into hospital archives from a former psychiatric hospital in Dublin, in Ireland, where I live. And I did interviews with former patients and former nurses, and then also went through like archive records. And this poem I wrote after going through the archives and being kind of shocked at the like intake pictures of the patients, because the one thing that I kept thinking is like, these women look like me, like these are normal people. So this is called Portrait. I'm wearing a good dress, but it makes no difference. Hands clamp a face before I realize it's mine. Look up, girl. Must be hearing voices again. Spit fingers flatten a fold on my forehead. Nothing shall be out of line. I might be a criminal, a mad yoke, tall till Sally, stupid, but pretty I will be. No, this is not my first time. Foreign myths tug at a curl, seize and smooth the crown of my chronicle. Yes, sir, I do believe in God. Yes, sir, I do believe in the power of this institution. Yes, sir, I do often smile, but deemed it inappropriate at this occasion. Face lifted to the light, ink hands pulling at my mandibles. God forbid I bite off a digit or two in the excitement. Historically prone to show teeth. Have you ever smiled with hands in your mouth? Have you ever had your picture taken while three men held you wide open? Church 2. Little chapel. Look at the lunatics you mended, young ones with holes for eyes, waiting for Jesus to say, yes, I love you too. Their fellas somewhere outside, praying for a miracle or a miscarriage. The girls falling into ketamine comas under your care. And look at you now, of no interest, can be demolished. A structure no longer fit for a purpose, like the thin layer of bone above a young girl's eye socket. Afterwards, she'll remember nothing but the soft whistle from his small mouth, or the whistle coming through the hole in the window of God's house. And this one, the last one from the series, and it's called Patient F. They are not sure where to put me. Hunger is no excuse for larceny. I tell them I am with child and push out my belly on the exhale. No one believes a lunatic. The floor shine with effort and soap. My mouth inspected for foul language, but I show them nothing. Strange hands fondle my stomach, still in doubt, I think. The walls are cold and smooth. I hear the echo of a voice. The majority of those seeking discharge were unfit cases. I wonder if I am an unfit case. I am swollen with bread pudding and potatoes, my belly full of ghosts. I hear the cows are doing well. Am I not a woman too? Small cuts and feet count time like cattle. I miss my children. At night I pray the rosary with teeth. I have nothing else to hold on to. I have been swallowing my thoughts for months. I knit and sew and stare. This routine is murderous. I am orderly and well behaved. I always sit upright at dinner. Patient F. Contribution for maintenance, pay timely and in full. Indefinite commitment. I hear echoes all the time now. They surprised me with a bath this morning, lifted me by the hems like a lamb. I am no longer a woman. I have been tamed and shamed. But I am committed to my cure. Sip insulin like buttermilk. No mirrors here, no electricity on Sundays. Promises of reduced tension are kept hidden from me. I am not fit for the knife. I remain hopeful. The trees outside have all been pruned. A profound envy envelops me. I might swallow a sewing needle. There is a lack of staff in the laundry. Further patients are required for training. When will I go home? I breathe small cruelties into linen, each stitch a little lobotomy. In the dining hall, I smash a plate, lift my dress above my head. The shock is therapeutic. Cinema night leaves me wild-eyed and hungry. I count my teeth again. On the screen, I recognize a woman, my reflection a terrifying blue. I am so patient now. Time is a wonderful healer. I must make a run for it. The discovery of absence did not occur until later that evening, patient not in bed, my belly full of hope. Thank you. These next two poems are a little bit different. They're from a commission I did for a journal in Northern Ireland called Abridged, and the brief was "Don't Speak to Strangers," which, when I thought about it and kind of started thinking about how I wanted to treat the brief, led me to think about how dangerous the world has become, not only, but quite often, especially for women. And then, I started thinking about violence against women, and maybe specifically violence against sex workers. And this poem is called Game, and it is a found poem. So it's like verbatim from Reddit, a really good place for research, about Grand Theft Auto. So it's called Game. A hooker wearing glitter is probably just a really dumb stripper. My girlfriend's greatest joy was killing hookers in her car. I prefer driving around and listening to music. My favourite thing to do is just walk the streets late at night and look for hookers. And when I find one, punch her in the face. I also love how they think they have the right not to get their heads chopped off. I believe you can get hookers and do as you please with them. You can do pretty much whatever you want. It's just a video game. There's a slight chance the prostitute will fight you, but you will only lose a tiny bit of health, and it's easy to recover from the next hooker. Note, you can kill them afterwards to get your money back. Just take her to a secluded place and rob her. If you kill her when she leaves your vehicle, the prostitute will disappear at sunrise. And this is from the same series, but it's not a found poem. I just made it up. It's called Sauce. A neon chipper girl murdering a burger. The tragic end of summer holding court in your mouth. A curl pressed against your temple. There's nothing more humiliating than going home alone after a night out. So you wave away the taxis and wait for a prince to emerge from the neon, chips in hand and car keys in the other, sauce everywhere. And tomorrow he might tell you sometimes no means girls need a little convincing. Or did you know 1 in 10 men believes consent can be assumed if there is no clear objection? And you might open your mouth full of sauce and burger to show him why you didn't say anything. This poem is called 9 Months at 34, and I wrote this a few years ago. Flat on my back in a field, the ewes are fat with lamb. A march hare flips and leaps, tumbles over itself with precision. I hold my stomach with both hands, don't push away the farm dog when it licks my face. I am stupid with glee. When I return to the city, the shops explode with glitter. Under the pink, there's a promise. Bulky women wobbling in the aisles, prams blocking the footpath, milk, milk, milk. I count the trolleys holding life, mouse-eared onesies in leopard print, knitted socks the size of plums, purple with anticipation. The fat women are everywhere. In summer, I empty the bathroom bin into my pockets and carry out another test. If she floats, then she is not. Clear water breaks against my fingers. I am left empty-handed. Cut up turnips bare their teeth in well-kept gardens, laugh at the tiny feet of witches and nurses and ghosts. At night, I cover my ears and weep. In November, a plastic snake is pushed inside. I watch my womb on a screen. I had hoped for more, someone says, a little on the low side. I am a blanket of translucent goo. The curtain is a paper towel. My legs are still above my head. This is called Cavities. It's about a lot of things. Make of it what you want. But if anyone can guess the film, you get a bonus point. I remember a path no one walked. This is where stones were buried, hems covered in autumn mud, where disposable camera images were torn in threes. Underdeveloped. This is where we put secrets in our mouths after seeing a film about 4 girls in goth outfits, and I am forever the girl with raven hair, the film's penultimate scene star on a hospital bed, staring at a faraway sky. The rule of 3 does not apply. A sister in crime since the age of 5 becomes a model at 16 and her smile moves continents. My father is as proud as her own and forgets I am his daughter for a while. I spit out my secrets on the path and circle the trees for an entire afternoon. I don't remember where. When in the same year I adopt a different name, I pretend it's inspired by the platinum blonde junkie girlfriend of a punk icon. But really, it was always the raven-haired girl with a mouth too big for her face. Her mouth intimidates me, its teeth and her eyes all gone wild. She will be remembered by her mouth. This is my first mistake. I badly want to live in this mouth and forget I am anyone's daughter, because what else can you do? You're snorting cocaine off a ledge in a public bathroom stall with a man thrice your age who says, I don't know what I'm doing, I could be your father for God's sake. What was your name again, sweetheart?